In today's episode, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about frost protection. But not just frost protection, I'm going to tell you what's the best material to use to frost protect your plants so your plants don't die. There are many different materials you can use. You can use plastic, you can use a sheet in your house, a t-shirt, whatever you want. Or you can even use frost cloth, which is designed specifically for frost protection. So which one's the best? Well, make sure you stick to the end of the video because I'm going to tell you which one's the best. So before we get started, let's talk about frost protection. I know a lot of you understand what frost is. Frost is just ice, right? But a lot of you don't understand how is frost formed. How does it happen? So let's take a quick look at how frost is formed. So there's water in the air at all times. We call that humidity. So what usually happens when the temperatures drop drastically, that water in the air will go from gas into liquid and it will fall down to the ground. It's technically going to rain. This is why when you go outside on those really cold nights, everything is wet, because that just happened. Now the water itself is not an issue. The issue is the temperature. Because if the temperatures drop below freezing long enough, what's usually going to happen is everything that got wet, it's going to freeze. And that is frost. So the main goal of frost protection is actually to prevent your plant from getting wet. Now that you understand that basic concept, let's go ahead and talk about the materials. So the most common material that you are going to encounter when frost protecting your plants, it's going to be household items like a sheet, a blanket, a t-shirt, whatever you want, you can throw over your plant to prevent your plant from getting wet. Like this right here, this is a drop cloth used for painting. So it's big, it's not the most expensive thing ever, but guess what? It will cover the plant. You can just drape it over your plant, and guess what? When the temperatures suddenly drop and that water in the air turns to liquid and falls to the ground like rain, well, now your plant is not gonna get wet. So technically, this is going to work. But there are some issues that you have to understand about using regular household items like this for frost protection. So this right here is not waterproof. And if it gets wet enough, it's gonna soak in the water, and guess what's gonna happen? That water is going to freeze. Now you're gonna have a blanket of ice covering your plant, and you're actually going to make it worse. Because imagine getting covered with a blanket of ice. Are you gonna feel good? Of course not. Anything that touching your plant will get destroyed, but now you have ice making the inside of this structure even colder, so your plant is going to get destroyed. But if you have frost coming up tonight and this is all you got to use, it's better than nothing. So go ahead and use a blanket to protect your plant. So that brings us to choice number one, and that is plastic. Yeah, you can use a trash bag to frost protect your plants. A trash bag is actually waterproof, so it's not gonna get wet and freeze on your plants. So that's a better choice than using a blanket, right? And the answer is yes and no. Let me explain. So while the main goal of frost protection is to prevent your plant from getting wet, and plastic will do that for you, there are two things that most of you do not think about. So the first one is, yes, it will prevent your plant from getting frost damage, but plastic actually transfers the cold. So whatever is touching this plastic, when it gets super cold, guess what? It's going to get damaged. But if you got frost coming in tonight and this is all you got, I can tell you this is a lot better than not doing anything. But yes, the plastic will transfer the cold, and whatever is touching it will damage your plant. Another thing that most people don't understand, and this actually happened to me one time, I learned the hard way, is condensation. I have a mango tree, and back in the day, I put plastic on top to cover it. It looked amazing, the structure looked bulletproof, but one night I forgot the bottom of the structure. I forgot to close the bottom of the structure so the air was able to come in. So what happened is the water in the air condensated against the plastic on the top, and then it dripped down on my tree, getting the tree wet inside the structure. And the temperatures dropped below freezing long enough to actually freeze that water inside the structure, and my mango tree took damage. That year, my mango tree died back about 25%, and it took about a year to recover. I got a whole video about it if you want to check it out. But yes, so those are going to be the two main problems you're going to encounter when using plastic to frost protect your plants. It transfers the cold, and the water may condensate inside that plastic and get your plant wet anyways. So that brings us to the last choice, and that is going to be frost cloth. Is frost cloth a gimmick to just take your money? Does it actually work? Well, the answer is yes, it works. Now that you understand the main goal of frost protection is to actually prevent your plant from getting wet, and we talked about using a sheet and using plastic, well, frost cloth will actually do both. Let me explain. So this material right here will not transfer the cold. It will not easily get wet. You can throw water on it and the water will just sheet off the material. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, if it's pouring down rain, this is gonna get soaked, and at that point you are out of luck. But for regular nights, when you're not expecting rain, this is gonna be a lot better than using anything else out there. For one, this right here will not transfer the cold. Second, unlike plastic, it will not condensate the water on the inside, because if you look closely, this is a breathable material. Air actually gets through it, so it prevents the actual water from condensating against the material. Now, condensation, you have to understand, to make it easier for you to understand condensation, just think about when you pour water, cold water in a glass, and then the water condensates against the glass on the outside. It actually gets wet and starts dripping down. The same concept applies when you frost protect your plants, and that's why plastic is not really a good choice for frost protection. But frost cloth, on the other hand, very easy to use. You can drape it over your plants. They come in different sizes, and it actually works. Personally, I don't use plastic anymore like that. I don't use sheets anymore. I remember back in the day going to Goodwill and just buying a bunch of queen and king size blankets just to protect my plants, and then finding out the next morning everything got wet and froze against my plants and all my plants were wet. I don't do that anymore. I'm a lot smarter than that, so I use frost cloth. Now this material right here, obviously you're gonna have to buy it. It's not free. You can buy this at any box store. You can buy it online. Link in the description for the type of frost cloth that I personally use. But I'm gonna warn you, this stuff right here does not last forever. The way it's sold, it's by the weight. So the heavier the weight, the thicker the material, the longer it will last. Now, if you use a cheaper material, a lighter weight, will it still work? Of course it will. But if you live in an area that gets super windy, it's going to rip very easily. So it may last you a year to 2 years. But it's not really that expensive. And unless you have hundreds of plants to protect, it's really very affordable. But in my honest opinion, frost cloth is going to be the way to go if you truly want to protect your plants. Another thing that I want to talk about and debunk is, a lot of people say, since the material is breathable, it will allow the cold air to get inside the structure. And while the material is breathable, I have not experienced that. Actually, if you're able to enclose your entire plant from top to bottom, it will retain some of the heat inside that little structure that you build. Even though the material is breathable, it's going to be a little warmer in there. I have seen that firsthand, and I actually use this material to protect my mango tree in the front of my house. So are there any other materials that you can use to protect your plants? And the answer is yes, you can use whatever you want as long as you are able to prevent your plants from getting wet. Regardless of the material, as long as it does that job, it will work for you. Another thing that you can do is, if you have sheets and you have plastic, you can actually cover your plants with sheet first, and then you can throw the plastic on top to prevent those sheets from getting wet. That's another way you can circumvent the main drawbacks of using sheets or plastic alone. But you see, I have a shade structure right here. Now this structure right here is meant for the summer, so the sun is not so intense in there and burns my plants. But you see that material over there has bigger holes. It allows a lot more air through, allows the sunlight through, so it's a lot thicker, it's a lot bigger than just using frost cloth. But it still works for frost protection. All my plants in this structure right here do not get frost damage. Even though that material has big holes up there, it blocks the water from dropping down onto my plants and getting them wet and freezing on my plants. So just to show you, you can literally use whatever you want. You see these big holes? Even with these big holes right here, it actually prevents the water from getting through. One more thing I want to talk about is frost doesn't just come from top to bottom. If it's windy, it will come in from the sides. So if you are frost protecting your plants and it's windy, you got to make sure you cover your plants top to bottom. Like this structure right here, if it gets really windy, the plants on the outer edge, they will get frost damage because the water will come in from the top and then it will blow in and get everything wet on the sides. So even if you frost protect your plants with frost cloth or whatever material you want to use, and you just throw it on top, you come back the next morning, everything is burnt on the sides, that is what happened. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to like it. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? And I will see you next time.